right now on News Channel 8 at 5.
And while Team USA worked in rainy Brazil, a lot of Americans stopped working this afternoon. An employment firm in Chicago estimates today's 2-hour World Cup break cost the country $390 million in lost office productivity. News Channel 8's Candace McCowan joins us live from McDenton's in South Tampa with a look at how some supported the U.S. on and off the clock. And I'm guessing while you were there, you were on the clock getting to watch a little soccer as well.
Absolutely. I got the good assignment today. Good evening, Gail. We stopped by a couple of watch parties with our cameras today, including McDenton's here, which has cleared out quite a bit. But we had a few people who asked us to not film them because they didn't want their bosses to see them on TV because they were sick or had an appointment.
Prepared. We have to, represent.
Kathleen Heap was thankful for a boss at the Cardillo law firm who she knew would let her and her coworkers show their support for the U.S. in a rare casual Thursday.
They are such diehard fans, and they absolutely just love to include us in what is going on with the games. It's something that we talk about in meetings.
What she didn't expect were these signs on the door.
It was a great surprise this morning. We had no idea that we were getting the day off.
Closed at 11:30, just so employees could get to their individual watch parties before noon. While they were shutting their doors at bars across the country, the game day celebrations were just beginning. Pointer had to work today, but he wasn't going to miss the game.
I just make sure that one of my employees came on in early so I could get on out.
Downtown, it was all hands on deck in the Cushman and Wakefield conference room. American flag ties and pizza. Real estate took a short break while the U.S. team got to work.
I'd be setting up tours and trying to find spaces for my clients.
The real estate broker Brian Breeding prepared in advance.
Last night, actually, and this morning were both kind of compacted.
A loss in productive work hours, some think yes. But even without a win, these workers think it was a day well spent.
Well, if it's spent watching the United States of America, I'm there.
The managers at those offices that we stopped by today are big soccer fans. So with the U.S. advancing, their employees are hoping that their kindness will continue. Gail?
Well, obviously, there did seem to be a lot of people who were not at work today watching the game. We're guessing a lot of understanding employers out there were hoping.
You know what, Gail, I asked a lot of the folks out here, and they told me that they planned in advance. They're big soccer fans, and they knew that this was on the schedule, and so they planned and took the day off. So a lot of people not actually playing hooky that were here today. But coming up tonight at 6, I talked to one man who didn't want to miss a single second of today's game. He actually had blood in the game. I'll explain that at 6.
We'll look forward to that. Thank you. Well, that was only one watch party, of course. Red, white, and blue soccer fans tuned in for the game from coast to coast. This is video from New York City. Fans will have a chance to play hooky again next week. Team USA's next game is on Tuesday. And kick on over to WFLA.com for much more on Team USA and our World Cup coverage.